well, I was wrong. Hey, what's up everyone, Matt here. So I just got the iPhone 7 Plus in a few days ago, got it on launch day, so I've been using it for a few days. So far really like it, especially this black color, looks awesome. I'm not gonna go over all the features and stuff. If you wanna see that, be sure to check out the link down in the description for a video I did over on Mac Rumors where I go over everything you need to know about the iPhone 7. But for this video, I wanna talk about a realization that I had with the iPhone 7. So when the iPhone 6 came out, that was the first year that they had the Plus model of the phone. And I decided to go ahead and order one of those. I got the space gray, I believe it was 64 gigabytes, whatever the middle one was. That's what I ordered, and I really enjoyed that phone. That was one of the first phones I owned that was really big. I've tested plenty of other phones that had big screens before, but this was the only one that I used for more than like 2 weeks. Now, if I'm totally honest, I don't remember all of my opinions on the iPhone 6. I do know that I liked it, and I did enjoy that big phone. You got the 5.5-inch screen, you got the excellent battery life. Overall, it was a great phone. And I liked it so much that when the iPhone 6s came out, I went ahead and ordered the 6s Plus. Now here's where the story kind of took an unexpected turn. I really hated the iPhone 6s Plus. I got the rose gold 64 gigabyte model. I did not like that phone. Now the phone itself was perfectly fine. I liked all the features, I liked how it performed, all of that was cool. But when I just looked at the phone, I did not like it. I didn't like it so much that a few months ago I downgraded to the iPhone 6s. And this was a few months ago, so I knew that the new iPhone was coming out relatively soon, but I did not like that rose gold phone, so I got this. Now at the time, I thought that the reason I didn't like this phone was because of the size. I knew I didn't like the color as much, but I thought that was kind of a separate issue. I thought that I was finally getting tired of using such a big phone that I can't use it with one hand. And I got the 6s, and for the most part, I was happy. I love the space gray color. I like being able to use it with one hand most of the time at least. You know, I got weird thumbs, but for the most part I can use it with one hand. And overall, it was an enjoyable experience. I used this phone for a few months. I still have it. I like it. Now, when the iPhone 7 came out, of course I was gonna get the 7 Plus because you have the dual camera. And so far, I am loving this phone, and it's made me realize that I do like the bigger phone. One thing I realized is just how much you're missing out on when you use the smaller phone. I mean, with the iPhone 7, it's a little bit different, but with the iPhone 6s, there was no optical image stabilization. The battery life wasn't all that great. The screen, the resolution wasn't as high, it wasn't as big. There was a lot of drawbacks to that smaller design. But now I have this, you get the dual camera, you get the awesome battery life, it looks awesome in this color, you get the big screen. Everything I liked about the bigger phone is here, it's just not rose gold anymore, so I actually like it. Now that whole story, which wasn't really exciting, I'll admit, was just to say that I actually really like these big phones, and I was someone who was really against them, and so much so that I bought a smaller phone just a few months before the iPhone 7 was out. But I think I've finally come to terms with it. Sure, I can't use it with one hand, but bigger phones are better. So what do you think about these bigger phones? Do you like them or do you prefer the smaller versions? I was even considering going down to an SE. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. Just a quick little realization video. Also, before we go, just a little update. I want to start incorporating some Q&A into some of these videos, probably once a week, maybe on Fridays, or start answering some questions. So if you have any questions, it really doesn't matter what the subject is, tech, cars, just me, whatever you want. Leave them down below in the comments. Also, follow me over on social media. That's another great place to ask me questions, especially Instagram. I've been posting there a lot lately, so be sure to follow. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Again, my name is Matt, and I'll see you in my next video. See ya!